to another episode of Outcasts to Icons. Now, in our last episode, we had a little bit of a disappointing draw at home against Zeebrugge Rangers, and they created a lot of good chances out of, well, a reasonable amount of shots, and so frankly, I feel like in a way they were kind of value for the point, but thankfully, their form since then has not exactly improved, and ours, I feel like it has. Like, okay, I mean, we're going to go through what's happened, basically. We have also made a signing. We picked someone up on a free, and apparently we can just do that at any time, so that's kind of good as well. But first, let's just go through the fixtures we've had this one. So after that, we had an away game against, well, yeah, I wasn't expecting much from this match, I have to say. All I wanted to do is get through it without conceding too many goals and getting too many injuries, and thankfully we've managed to do that. In fact, we didn't really get any injuries in this one. I just took a couple of players off just because they were looking a bit knackered at times, so it made sense for me to get some players off. Although, the problem is, in some areas that we just couldn't, like, for example, I would have preferred to get Gretsch off, but you just, I don't know, you have to make the decision sometimes. Like, he got a knock towards the end of the game, and it's just one of those things. But against the only professional team in the country, I think a 3-0 defeat wasn't, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I think, you know, I think we set up with the right tactic to try and sort of limit them, but, you know, we still managed to lose 3-0, but it was always going to be a different one. Emre Gural, Eliandro, who's now the top scorer in the league and already has 20 goals now, and Lija made it 3-0 to, well, not the reigning champions, in fact, but they'll no doubt be trying to get the crown back this season, and I personally think that they are going to win the league this year. I don't think they've lost a single match yet. So this was a kind of game that we'd budgeted for. We'd budgeted for a defeat away at these guys, just like we'd budgeted for a defeat away at Valletta, but we actually managed to get a 2-2 draw there. So although draws have kind of been our specialty as of late, you know, you kind of have to expect that. Next up, though, in the cup, and this was ridiculous. This was crazy. I mean, as games go, this was a mental game. Like, I was not expecting such a good fight out of a team like this. I mean, they didn't play that well. They actually didn't create that many chances, but they scored 3 goals, and that's all that really matters in that sense. Mendy Abdul Razak had an absolute blinder and scored 2 goals in 9 minutes to put ourselves 2 goals to the good away from home, and I kind of thought, right, we can relax a little bit now. But no, that was not the case. And Andre Tobone got 1 back for them before Adrian Vela made it 2. And I have to say, at that point, I was just like, what in the hell just happened? They scored with 2, they basically had 2 shots and scored, and it was like, oh my god, how have we let this happen against a lower division team? Thankfully, Dennis Sitnik, just after half-time, well, sorry, that was already after half-time, but just after, 2 minutes later, managed to put us back in front again, and then thankfully Axel Zureb made it 4-2, but then again, there was all still time for Neil Vella to make it a very uncomfortable final 30 minutes for us. Thankfully, we managed to get ourselves through to the 4th round, where we've been drawn against, now, I don't know if I'm going to make this, I'm going to fuck this up horrifically with my ability to actually speak this, but yeah, I believe it's Unkaba. It's the MQABBA. I know for a fact that they're a Maltese top flight team in real life. I'm fairly certain because I'd actually heard of them, but we've been drawn against them, so we should have a chance of getting through to the 5th round, which would be good. But all in all, a relatively solid performance, which is what we needed, really. Looking at things, you know, we just needed to get ourselves through, and we can move on from that. Next match, I mean, when you actually look at this results, like, we actually haven't won since the Hibernians game in September when it came around to court me. But, you know, a couple of defeats here, and we'd been okay. We'd sort of been scraping. I was just really looking for that win, and it just never really quite materialised. That being said, I mean, we were poor, they were poor. It was a shocker of a match. I mean, it was one of those, I mean, they had 2 injuries, and I thought, well, maybe we could have got, I don't know, we couldn't even muster a shot on target. They just completely it was like they was just strangling every little ounce of pleasure out of the match. It was very, very, it was a shocker to watch. Not that there was one highlight, I think, literally, their shot on target was, I think, the only clear-cut chance of the game, and it was the only highlight. And I guess at least we managed to escape with a point and a horrific 0-0 draw, but sometimes you've got to do that kind of thing, I guess. You know, we picked up an injury to Sitnik, but he is back, I think, fit again now, so it's not, you know, all is not lost. And we had man of the match in Carefree, so it's not the worst result in the world, considering we lost at home to Ormy on the first day of the season. It was nice to go there and get a point and just continue picking up these points that you might not expect us to get, and that was so important for us this season. It's crucial. And in our next match, it's finally happened. I mean, this game came at a cost. Oh my god, did it come at a cost. Gianluca Calabretta put them in front after 9 minutes, and I thought, oh no, because they were one of the few teams below us, and I felt that if we could win this one, there was a real chance for us. Now, we did manage to flip this around on them, though, as Carl Pulo managed to grab them grab us an equaliser. And it's good because Pulo, he's been threatening to be good, but I just hadn't quite seen the best out of him yet. But he has been getting a few assists, and that's always important. Then, just before half-time, Federico Maracci managed to put us 2-1 up with a penalty. He's good at winning penalties, at taking them, but he's also good at conceding them. So it's a little bit of a hit and miss in that sense for us. Now, unfortunately, things didn't go quite to plan after that. Just before half-time, Josef Bonello, who I'd have to put in up front just because we were lacking players in there, got an injury, and it was not good for us. Then, things got even worse, because as you can see, we obviously made a substitution there. We made another substitution when Razak ran about the 70th minute. Then, unfortunately, I was forced into making our third substitution as Gabriel Buttigieg was injured on 73 minutes. So we're all done at this point. And then they equalised through John Mauricia. And I thought, oh, God. Thankfully, our substitute striker, Axel Zurab, actually put us... Well, actually, in between then, of course, Paul Gretsch then went off injured. And whilst we were down to 10 men, we actually managed to get ourselves a winner and then hang on to it. And we were the better team. Looking at the stats of this game, you'd have to say we were the better side and probably deserved it. But the 3 injuries was a little bit annoying, shall we say. Thankfully, from what I remember, only Bonello is actually going to be out for an extended period of time. The other 2 are both fit again, I believe. So all is well in that sense. And we got the win, and that was just, crucial. And frankly, you have to say we deserved it. I mean, looking at the stats, we deserved the win, which is good. In our next match, we've scored a few more goals lately in some of these games, so that was good. Next up, we went away to Hibs, who, remember, we beat these guys 3-1 in our first win of the season in the home game, and how the hell we did not win this game, I do not know. We were brilliant, and it was one of those ones where, they got a lot of possession, but I think it's because the way they set up this really strange system. I don't know if I can show you the tactic. Can I show you formation? Yeah, like a 3-4-3. I did not expect to come up against a system like that. But as you can see, we tried this to just try and cloud these areas. Like, I thought about doing a diamond, but then I just thought, no, that's not going to happen for us. So we went with this. And again, I've never played against a 3-4-3 like that before. And they took the lead. Well, sorry, no, what am I talking about? We took the lead, because then it's 19 seconds it took for Dennis Sitnik to put us in front. And the worst thing about that was, within 2 minutes, Marko Rajic and Terence Vela had put them in front, and I had head in hands because I was massively excited when Sitnik scored that quickly. Gave us the lead at one of our big rivals for staying up, and I thought, right, we can do this. We can really have a crack at this. Then Vela made it 3-1 on 22 minutes, and suddenly it was like just done. I just couldn't believe what had happened. Also, that Rajic did have to go off, and I felt that was not a turning point in the game, but it certainly helped us a little bit. Then 6 minutes later, Carl Pulo managed to get us get us one back, and at least, he's contributing a bit more this month. And then we won ourselves another penalty, which Federico Maracci, who I don't think's missed one this year, he said, knowing exactly what was to happen next, managed to level it up for us on 64 minutes. Unfortunately, the curse of the second penalty struck again, and Federico Maracci missed a chance for us to win this game. And bear in mind, as you can see, we battered them for shots in this game. It was fantastic. I would have liked to have seen more, and I can't believe we missed that. We could have won away at Hibs there, but, all in all, I'm relatively pleased with the performance this month. We got ourselves a win. We're actually unbeaten. We've actually only lost one in a sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. We've only lost one in 8. We've only won one in 8 too, but we've only lost one, and that's kind of a good thing. So, at the moment, we're sitting 9th, 13 points from 14 matches. It's not perfect, but it's also keeping us up, and that is kind of what we're here to do, as you can probably tell. Looking towards the top, you can start to see where this is going, basically. But Zeebrugge look completely dead in the water. They're 6 points away from us, and Balzan look like that one that could just drop off. But we've got a huge match today. We're at home against Lija. If we can win today, there's the potential for us, probably not though, to go up as high as sort of 6th. Not 6th, what we're talking about. To level ourselves up on points with Hibs. And there's a good chance for us to do that. And it would put some real distance between us and the teams below us, potentially. And that's hugely important as we sort of approach coming up towards the halfway stage in the overall season. It's good to be there. We're doing okay. We're not losing too many matches. We've actually only lost 5 games out of our first 14, which is way less than any of the teams below us. But it is just the 2 wins so far. But we're looking, we're keeping things tight. That being said, 29 goals conceded isn't that great either. But then again, we've also scored 20, so things are looking okay on that front. Right, let's take a little look at the squad, of course, what we're doing. Top goal scorer for us is Sitnik with 7, but Marachi's got 3 penalties to his name as well, so that also helps. Assists, Sitnik and Pulo with 4 apiece. Man of the match now, Marachi's got 2 man of the match awards, which is very good for him. Average rating, Sitnik has got over a 7 now, which is good. Aerial challenges, of course, Gretsch is the man for all of those situations. Marachi has 23 there. Key tackles, Gretsch with 16, and interceptions, of course, he leads the way as well. As a value, it's still the same old story. Now, let's take a look and see what kind of system Lija will be playing in today's game. Zeebuj are away at Valletta, that's good. And Balzan are away at Nashar, so that's good. I would like to think that both of those will be defeats. So if we can get a win, it's going to do huge things for us. Oh dear. We're at home. They're playing a very narrow system. This is a really tough decision to make here. It is. Oh god, what do we do? 4-4-2 diamond narrow. Would a 4-4-2 diamond wide give us? But the thing is, it's a tough situation because obviously they're going to be going down the centre. So perhaps this would work, but would this be better? As you can see, we're slightly getting more confident. It's hard to know because it's like, do we go with the wide players because they're not going to have anyone to mark them and it will get their fullbacks out of position? Or do we go with this one? I'm thinking we're going to go with our diamond tactic because we're at home. Now this could not work, but we can always switch it up anyway if things don't go to plan for us. That's the beautiful thing about this. So we'll just do a quick pick here. Salah's going to come in there. Zureb, Sitnik, Pulo, Agius, Razak, Marachi, Gretsch, Batania, Taboni Desira, and Gerarda. Oh, this is the guy I signed also. I forgot to tell you about this. This is Charles Mikalev. He's a right back. He's 19 years old, which gets the board off my back because they want me to sign some younger players. And I saw him on the... basically, what I do is I've got my scouting pool, but I've also got a special filter on it that just shows me expired contracts. So we can pick up players like this guy. And he's got decent potential, it would seem. So I'm quite happy to have him on board, really. You know, he's only on £40 a week too, so it didn't exactly take a chunk out of our transfer budget. I am looking at some players to come in January as well, but only time will tell. See if we can actually get those guys. He's pacey too. Well, relatively pacey compared to some of the other players in this league, it would seem. So the slight issue is obviously Boutagi's out injured. Rafi, it was Boutagi, the one that was actually got the injury. You know, the game where we got the 3 injuries, he was the one that was out long term, which was a shame because he's sort of one of our few decent sort of defensive midfield players. Boyada can play there, but unfortunately he has shocking stamina from what I remember. Oh, it's 10. Actually, he's not too bad, but he is 35, so we need to use him sparingly. He'll probably come off the bench for us in this one. So, yeah, we're going to go with this. We can always switch the tactic around if things don't work out for us. I've, again, never played it... Oh, we need to shove that around as well. We need to sort something out, basically. We're the favourites, and a win here would be absolutely crucial, because it would then be 16 points from 15 matches. I don't know. I wonder if succeeding in this middle of the park will give us all this width, and some of these guys could still drop forward and back. I really don't know. It's going to be a massive sort of... It's going to be... a tactical... It's either going to be a tactical mastermind or a tactical blunder, basically. And knowing my luck, it'll be the tactical blunder. But let's just see how we do. We've, you know, against... in the last live comp... Oh, that's better. Look at this. Immediately, space out wide. Sitnik! Oh, I thought he was going to grab himself an even quicker goal than he did in the last match. That's good, though. There's obviously a lot of width to this team. Let's just see how we've started well. Possession, they're getting a lot of possession because they're going to do that, because they're getting control in the middle of the park. But it's whether we can... Great tackle from Tabon Desira. Zureb, is there a pass? There is out wide. Razak, can he go? There's an overlap. Desira, can he find a cross? He can. Sitnik, drop down. Razak. Oh, good opportunity there. And we've started this game... Wait, I thought the ball was in the net then. We've started this game relatively strongly. We're conceding some possession in the midfield. But, Pulo! Oh, and Batania as well. Pulo again. Oh, great start from us. We need to take our chances, though. This is the problem that we had in the last match. Not the last match, the last live com. It was not taking our chances. As much as, you know, we're getting some chances, that much is clear. Don't let them get the ball out wide. Come on. This tactic is all about width. Oh, fuck. It just... Oh, we just don't get any luck, do we? Jesus. We've had some really good opportunities and we can't put them in the net, and they've got that one good chance. I say good chance. It wasn't even a half chance. It was a great header, though. Oh, it's so frustrating. We come so close in games. Like, letting him get out wide there was poor. But letting him win that header, it's a great header from Cesar. I don't think this... not Cesar, Kesar. This game is not done yet. And the thing is, I think this tactic isn't even that bad. That's the problem. We're actually playing quite well. I'm just not really sure we deserve to be behind in this game. Right, go on. Taboni to 0. Let's get another similar opportunity to the one... Oh, come on, don't let them break on us. Cesar, Kesar, right, just get across. There we go. Well done, Gretsch. Lovely interception. Somebody win the header. Aquilina, Pisani, Get out to them. Gretch again. Lovely tackle again from Gretch. Agius, I don't know what Gretch was playing at there, but it doesn't matter because Agius has got the ball out wide here. He loves running at people. Oh, what the hell. He loves running at people, I say, right as he's tackled off the ball. Agius, they've got the ball into the midfield here. This is not where we want them to have it. Martin, so much space, and Aquilina, thankfully he's not going to be able to score from that angle. Not really what I've considered to be a good opportunity for them, really. It's such a tight angle, he's never going to score from there. He's not Sergio Aguero. That being said, I still feel like we should be playing better than this. We are playing all right. That's the worst thing about this. We've been playing quite well in this game. Right, okay, we're going to go attacking for this second half because we really do need to try and take this game to. I don't think it's the tactic. I think the tactic's working quite well. We're getting shots, we're getting chances, we're getting a few set pieces as well, which is good. But at the moment, they've just had that one bit of good play. I say it wasn't one bit of individual brilliance with the header, really. I say it wasn't even good play, it was just a good header. I hate to be caught out like that. Right, that's it. Oh, there you go. Zero brings it down. It's the second ball now. They're catching us out. Kesar, right, just go and win the ball. There we go. Taboni to Zero. Long ball over the top. Oh, and thought Sitnik was going to get in there. I was, in this level, you've got to anticipate those long balls over the top missing the centre-back, since they so often seem to. Martin. Aquilina. There we go. Good tackles. For Gretch again. Somebody just clear it. For fuck's sake. Right, we're changing tactics. That's shocking. How many opportunities did they have to fucking clear it? Right, what options have we got off the bench here? We've not got much. I can't believe we're 2-0 down here. This has been just like the story of the last game. We're playing okay, and just... the ball won't go in the pissing net. The amount of opportunities we had to clear that ball is fucking ridiculous. Look at this! Gets his chance, and Kesar puts that ball in the back of the net. I mean, you can't fault him for the finish. It's a great finish. Just like his first one, really. Well, not just like it, in the sense that it was good. I'm just shocked that we're 2-0 down here. This is depressing as hell. We've played so well lately. That's it. Get to that ball. For fuck's sake! I'm sure you know my feels. That is... when they're just so obviously about to win the ball, and then they just don't. And it's surprising, because these players aren't that bad, I wouldn't have thought. They seem like, we've got decent enough players now. I'm sure we're still probably one of the worst teams on paper in this league, but I feel like we've got a cohesive unit, and this game is so finely balanced. I think that's actually the window cleaner, guys. Just about to come up the side of my house. That's going to be an interesting one. We've got, 52 minutes. Yeah. Christ. I don't know why the game is still playing. Have I just, got it paused or something? Shembri. Kesar. Not pause, you know what I mean? Where you make a tactical change but don't actually... There we go. Zurab through here. Has to finish. For fuck's sake. Shocking first touch. And once again, no, I cannot believe we're 2 goals down. Gretch! Britannia! Oh, my life. Again, still can't believe we're 2 goals down here. I don't feel that we deserve to be 2 goals down. We've been better than 2 goals. Yeah, well, let's mark him up then. That is... right, Gretch is going to have to come off. Oh, shit. Marachi's going to go into the middle, and I'm going to bring on Ferrugia for Gretch. We're going to make 2 subs here, and I'll save my last one. Probably going to replace... Oh, shit, that was not... I can't believe I didn't notice that. Yeah, Sitnik was playing the piss in midfield. That's idiotic of me. It's because he can actually play there a little bit. I got confused. Right, we're just going to go... can't believe we're 2 goals down here. Right, another chance. The new tactic has actually made us even better, I must say. We have looked better since we started crowding the midfield, but even so, I felt we weren't 2 goals down bad in the first place. Agius, ball around the sauna. Ferrugia. Razash at the far post, and again it's blocked. Unbelievable. Agius, Ferrugia, Sitnik, and again it's saved. I think that might just roll through to the keeper, actually. I've got to be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit frustrated that we're actually somehow losing this match. We're going to go attacking. No, I can't make another sub right now. We can't... now we're going to have to, aren't we? No, we're going to bring on Bonello. He's done... Sitnik's not had a good game, has he? I'm just so confused as to how we've managed to... of course they've scored another one. That is insane. What a joke of a game. 3-0 down. That's ridiculous. Oh, well. Well, I suppose... the thing is, though, guys, these are the sort of games that could end up costing us our place in this division, because look at that. They're going to leapfrog us now, and I don't really feel that we deserve that, if I'm honest. We've been the better team over the 90 minutes, and we've lost 3-0. We created more clear cuts, more half chances, same possession, lots more shots, more shots. Yeah, we should be winning these matches. That was an absolutely ridiculous performance. Sorry about that. That was very, very frustrating. I don't even know what the hell happened there. We've been playing. That's actually better than we've played in most of the games that we've created better chances in this game than we did in most of the other games that we've played this month, and yet somehow lost 3-0. That's FM for you. That does happen from time to time. That's life, isn't it? At least Zeebuj lost, but Balzan didn't lose, and that's the problem. We're going to need to have one. Those are the sort of games that we need to win. Hopefully, though, when that second round of fixtures where you play against the slightly worse teams comes around, we should hopefully have a better chance at winning some of these home games against them. I think we'll be okay. I don't know. Results like that really do toy with your ego a little bit there. So let's see where we've got games next. Well, the next game to do really would be the Zeebuj game here on the 2nd of February. So that's quite a long time away. I think there must be... Is there a winter break, or is it just games quite sparse? Yeah. So there's going to be quite a few matches in between now and then. But I think this is the best game for us to do, is Zeebuj away. If we can win there, then hopefully that will put more distance between us and them. So guys, if you like what you're seeing, please do drop a like on the video. And if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Red Star and Outcast icons in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for the away match against Zeebuj, where hopefully, although we've got some quite tough games coming up, we'll be in a slightly more positive position. But I really don't know with stuff like that happens. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.